Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, for the first time in a while, it's been months and months and months, but we are getting back to Dimash with another one of his songs that I have never heard before. This is Love is Like a Dream. Always so much fun to listen to Dimash and analyze his voice. He's one of the most skilled, versatile singers on the planet. So much vocal control, so much range. Absolutely stunning. He always does vocal fireworks that I'm not expecting and that amaze me. So I'm very excited to dive into this reaction and analysis. So yes, I will be pausing primarily to talk about his vocal technique and everything he's doing as a singer. If you'd like to watch the video all the way through, I'll include a link to this in the description below. Otherwise, guys, please do like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment for the algorithm, and if at the end I have enhanced your appreciation of Dimash or added value to your musical journey, please do consider joining my Patreon for as little as $1 a month. And without further ado, let's check out Dimash, Love is Like a Dream.
Dimash Kudaibergen.
Я в глаза твои, как в зеркало смотрюсь. Отражение потерять свое боюсь.
I love how soft he's willing to sing. I love how much time he's willing to take before he comes in. Something singers often feel on stage, or performers, is they feel like silence is a bad thing. You know, if there's too much silence, it's awkward or whatever. The best thing you can do as a performer is what Dimash just did, which is just lean into that silence. Let people anticipate. Let people want you to start singing something. And every second you wait makes them want it more and more and more. To a point. There does get to a point where it's like, okay, please, you actually should start singing now. But for a long time, it's just a buildup of expectation. And it adds so much to the performance. And it also shows how comfortable he is up there. One other thing I like to point out is he starts this off very much in this like low, like vocal fry kind of position, which we don't usually hear. We usually hear him maybe if he descends into the bass range, he'll get into his fry a little bit. But for the most part, we hear him singing in, you know, middle, upper, and then of course the stratosphere notes that are what most people consider to be the most impressive thing he does. But he starts off very intimate. I love how much time he gives it. And he starts off in this cool kind of vocal fry, speech-like place.
Я в глаза твои, как в зеркало смотрюсь. Отражение потерять свое боюсь.
And he does this other thing, and I've heard him do this before, where he's basically singing parts. It's so soft and intimate that he's singing parts of it, and he's essentially whispering other parts of it. The vocal folds aren't even coming together. There's no tone being produced, so it's coming in and out of this, and it shows how delicate he's treating this moment. He's singing so softly that at moments he's not even singing. It's brilliant. And he's done this before. He often will start a piece this way because it gives the largest distance to go between this intimate moment and the song's climax. Let's figure out a key here. B flat major, I believe.
Не хочу, чтоб я лишь гостем был в сумраке ночей.
See that? He gets down into this down to a G, which he could phonate. He could. That's getting to the bottom of his pure chest range, but he could phonate that note, but instead he goes to a complete whisper. Completely comes off the voice.
Сумраки ночей и судьбе твоей
Твои.
Я люблю тебя.
Я люблю something love. Love you. All right.
Твоей.
You know what? Let's see if the closed captions help us out. I just tried it. I just recorded another video and tried the closed captions. Part of the singing was also in Russian. Not useful. Not even remotely useful. So, let's see. Let's see if this works. Oh, look, this is much better. Okay. And people who speak Russian, you can let me know how accurate this is in the comment section below.
И судьбе твоей. Я люблю тебя, как любят жизнь не раз. Словно солнце в мире не было до нас.
Still so intimate. He's just gets up a little bit more to the middle register for that one note. Just the G3, so we've just come out of the basement, but we're nowhere near the ceiling or the roof or the attic or whatever analogy you want to use. But nice to hear him just delicately float that little pitch amidst all this. This is nice seeing the translation.
От забот и мелких ссор я тебя увел, и ключи от счастья для тебя.
Down to that. So that, there you go. Like I said earlier, he could phonate that G2 in pure chest voice if he wanted, and now we've just heard him do it. But I just love how low this song is sitting. Usually if Dimash sings in the bass range, it's for a brief period of time and then quickly moves up into the range I would consider more comfortable for him, especially when we get into more powerful vocals, which makes sense. The voice is going to get more powerful as you ascend in range. Nuances aside. So it's cool to hear him singing for, I mean, we're a minute and 15 in, and he's still very much in the low part of his range. So this is the first this is the first song I've heard from him where he's remained in this part of his range for so long.
И ключи от счастья для тебя нашел, для тебя нашел. Любовь, похожая на сон, сердец хрустальных перезвон.
Oh, I love that chord progression. I love that chord progression. So B flat 4 to A flat 4, B flat 3 to A flat 3. So still we're not high at all yet in his range, but we did get to hear him kind of float that middle chest voice and allow some vibrato to come in. Dimash has a beautiful natural vibrato that is so nice to hear, coming from his, of course, training in the operatic technique that I know he did for a long time growing up until he was about, 18 or so? And then he continues to train operatically, but also trains in all kinds of styles.
Любовь, похожая на сон, сердец хрустальных перезвон.
I remember the song that uses this chord progression. If you've all seen Grease, Rizzo sings a song after she finds out she's pregnant, and it has this chord progression, and it's a beautiful song. Go check it out. I can't remember the name of it. If I remember to put it in, I'll put a link here. We'll do that. We'll put a link here for Rizzo's song from Grease. Didn't see that one coming.
Любовь, похожая на сон, сердец хрустальных перезвон, твое волшебное люблю.
Little that little riff there, little tasteful riff. And vibrato, yes.
Я тихим эхом повторю, любовь похожая на сон. Счастливым сделала мой дом.
Again, he's barely letting the vocal folds come together. He's beyond the whispering aspect. Up to just a D4, just a middle D, but just allowing this beautiful, high placement here, and allowing it to be very light, and allowing the vibrato to come through, and it's just a beautiful tone. Just a beautiful vocal production.
Счастливым сделала мой дом, но вопреки законам сна, пускай не кончится она.
It's funny, words here and there I'm recognizing from some of the Russian music that I sing. It's just funny because like once in a while one will pop out. I'll be like, I know that word. I recognize that word. And most of it I don't know.
Я прощаю одиночество и грусть. Ты сказала в них, я больше не вернусь.
Up to F4, it's the highest we've gone so far. Still, it's just amazing. He just sings so easily in this range, and higher and higher and higher. Like, it's nothing to him. It's just, but he's such a good singer. I mean, really, he'll just think about the text, and the singing will just happen. He's trained so much. His technique is so solid. That's what you want. You want it to perform at this level, to perform on a professional operatic stage as well. Everything has to be muscle memory. It has to just be baked in, and you've just got to only be thinking about the text and the characters. You can't be worrying about singing certain notes, and that's Dimash. It's just like delivering the text so authentically and singing it all so well because his technique is so good.
Больше не вернусь, так бывает только в сладком сне, но любовь у нас наяву сейчас. Мне в глазах твоих себя не потерять.
He's just starting to add a little bit more weight into the sound, bringing the chest voice up a bit higher, a little bit more vocal fold closure, so we're getting more high harmonic content in the sound, we're getting more cut in the sound, more bite, more squealo, a million words to describe it. We're about halfway through. We're about halfway through the song.
Мне в глазах твоих себя не потерять. До разлуки нам любовь не разменять. И немыслимой ценой, и своей мечтой заслужил я это счастье быть с тобой.
Right? Getting into the more that higher chest activation here. Just get some pitches. It's so nice. So just E flat 4 there, but just so easy. Just so easy and really, high quality tone. That's F again.
Заслужил я это счастье быть с тобой, быть всегда с тобой. Любовь похожая на сон, сердец хрустальных перезвон.
It's just so well produced. The vibrato is just like a sine wave. The vocal fold closure is phenomenal. It's so good. I miss listening. I haven't heard Dimash in a while. This is so nice to hear him again.
Любовь, похожая на сон.
So A flat 4 to F sharp 4. Now we're getting up higher, right? A flat 4, even for a tenor voice, that's in chest voice. That's really starting to get to the very upper part of the pure chest range.
Сердец хрустальных перезвон.
Ooh. So he goes up there, just amazing, just great efficiency of tone. Straight tones it, then allows the vibrato to come in, and then pulls off the voice and allows it to be much more breathy. While he's allowing the vibrato, he's pulling off the voice for it to be a more breathy, intimate sound. That's just a nice demonstration of straight tone, vibrato, vocal fold closure versus allowing it to be breathy.
Сердец хрустальных перезвон. Твое волшебное люблю.
You did that all in one breath too.
Твое волшебное люблю.
Yeah, we probably would have heard him breathe there if he were to breathe, because the mic is right on his mouth and it's easy to hear. Even a soft breath you can hear. I think he does that whole bit in one breath.
Я тихим эхом повторю, любовь похожая на сон.
Oh, here we go. Head voice time.
Счастливым сделала мой дом, но вопреки законам сна.
The A flat 4 again. Okay, so that's kind of the ceiling right now. I have a feeling it's about to get higher.
Пускай не кончится.
Just absurd vocal control, and also that coordinated onset is like it just came out of nothing. Like the air was already happening and his voice just like jumped on the ride. Like the water was flowing and it just jumped on, as opposed to what's it called? You have coordinated onset. Oh my gosh, I've used these terms a million times. No, can't think of it. Or a glottal attack, you could call it, where it's like instead of One's the coordinated onset's much softer. You kind of ride the wave. Watch him do this in that high head voice falsetto position, and then easy vibrato as he ascends. He's not singing powerfully yet. He's just allowing the voice to float and spin. It's wonderful. And the vocal fold closure gets much tighter. As soon as he switches to vibrato, it becomes a much more efficient sound. So that's up to F5, high F. Let's see. I think E flat 6 above soprano high C, I think is where he got up there. Easy work for Dimash. That's the B flat. Yeah. E flat 6.
Любовь похожая на
Crazy up into that mix belt position he's so good at. Love how he's just like, y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready for this. See how high he goes. That's pure chest. Okay, we got a key change half step up too. So that's an E5 above tenor high C. Beautiful mix belt. F sharp. Dude, that's just like, there's just so much there's so much seamless transition between his raw chest voice to his mixed belting to his head voice, because it's all so strong and supported, and he just makes it sound easy, and he is doing anything but easy singing right now. God, it's just insane. E flat, E5, E5 above tenor high C again, and just hold it forever. Just like perfectly in tune. When he wants it perfect straight tone, it's perfect straight tone. When he wants to allow vibrato, he's got such a beautiful natural vibrato, and just such efficiency, such good vocal fold closure. It's just like such a well-produced sound. It's both impressive and easy to listen to, which is a difficult combo to find. Perfect. And he kind of, that's called what we call a hook in the opera world, where you start at a little bit under pitch and you hook it. You hook into that top pitch there. That's a beautiful hook. Yeah. Perfect straight tone. Perfect straight tone. And just a gorgeous vibrato.
Bravo!
Unreal. One of the best singers on the planet. No question. So versatile. Such a great artist. Like I talked about earlier, just being willing to sit in that silence, being willing to sing really softly, not feeling the need to show off the vocals that he has all the time. It's very easy for talented singers to feel like, I've got these amazing high notes, I need to show them off now, or I've got a loud voice, I need to show it off now. It's so great to see an artist that has all those faculties, can do it all as a singer, but isn't afraid to just start off in a low, intimate vocal fireplace that shows off nothing about his singing. Nothing. All the truly impressive things he does, for me, it's always been his ability to bounce between styles so well, and his vocal range, and his really, really high head voice. Amazing. He does so many things so well. So it's so cool to see him be like, yeah, I'm just gonna sing down here for a minute. I'm just gonna like let it be vocal fry, and then later, just like rip it in the high stuff. But yeah, we waited like 5 minutes for him to sing what is like truly impressive about his singing, about his voice. So much love and respect. I'm in some level of contact with his team, and I am trying to get him on the channel for an interview. He's pretty big time, so that would be a major artist to get on the channel, given where my channel is. But certainly possible someday. But I am in touch with his team, and they haven't said no, so maybe it'll happen. Would love to talk to him about his technique and so many other things. Guys, hope you enjoyed. This was so fun to dive back into Dimash. I love it. I had forgotten how much I love analyzing his voice. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you learned. I hope you gained appreciation and admiration for this artist, one of the best in the world. If I enhanced your listening experience, your musical experience, please do consider joining my Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Great way to support me. And now there are some new benefits. If you peep the description or head over to Patreon, there's some awesome new benefits like Patreon-only reaction analysis videos and Patreon-selected reaction analysis videos, as well as a great many other things. So hope you guys enjoyed, hope you learned something, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.